Good morning. Sorry, the quality of this video might be a little poor. That is because I am using all my other devices to register for the race. So I wanted to give you a couple of different tips. Today is, I want to say Coronation Day. Today's race registration day for the princess races. And the best way to start, so the races are typically, the registration starts around like 10 a.m. typically. A lot of times it's on a Tuesday, just giving you a little heads up. And what you can do beforehand, you can do this before the day, you can do it the morning of, or you can do it like the day before, is make sure you have an account, a Disney account with Disney. Now there's one way you can do this is you can Google runDisney login, and there is a login page. It'll have you sign in to your Disney account if you do have one. I actually just created a new one for runDisney specifically because this doesn't have to do really much to do with registration, but somehow my actual Disney account for runDisney has been duplicated, and so whenever I register for races, the registration for it doesn't show up under my registered races. I think this happened when I changed my name. And because I got married and I changed my name halfway through doing races, and because all of my maiden name races show up on my Disney account, but none of my married name. So I've actually just created a new account to start using for runDisney races. It'll ask you for like your address and so on and so forth. I'm assuming it will ask for your payment information later, but I'm gonna kind of like take you guys with me through this registration process. So just for some time, I forgot what I was gonna say, what the word is. What I'm doing right now, it is at like 9:40. Actually at 9:30 I pulled up the runDisney events website page where it says like registration opening soon, and I just kind of refreshed it every 10 minutes, and at 9:40 I believe it gave you the opportunity to register. As soon as you hit register now, it's a little green button, it will have like a loading page that says thank you for your patience. It's basically you're in a virtual queue essentially. Now, I have had race registrations where as soon as that 10 o'clock hits, it pops up and we're good to go. I've also had some where it took a little longer. I've also heard of people waiting 40 minutes. So give yourself time to be able to register for it. So I'm actually registering for myself for 2 races, and I'm registering a friend of mine, my friend Stephanie, for a 5K. What I'm going to do is I'm going to register her first, because if push comes to shove, the 5Ks fill up the fastest. 5Ks and the 10Ks technically fill up the fastest, but the 5Ks fill up more than the other races. I'm going to register her first for her 5K, and then I'm going to register myself. I'm going to register myself for, I believe you can sign up 2 at once. We'll go through that together. It's been a couple months since I've signed up for it, and I've only signed up for myself on 1 race, so we will see when we get there. But yeah, I'm gonna take you guys with me through this race registration process so that you know. I will say the Wine and Dine and the Princess race, I believe, are the most popular races, because those races, every time I sign up for them, go very, very fast. The Wine and Dine, for whatever reason, is like very popular. Everyone loves the Food and Wine Festival, I guess. And then the Princess race, for obvious reasons, princesses. It's a thing. Everyone loves it. A lot of times I've discovered that the marathon weekend, that's typically in January, the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend, is not as popular, maybe because it is so cold. I mean, like, it's a big deal, but like, I haven't heard of the races filling up fast there versus like, say, the Princess race. And then also now they've brought back the Springtime Surprise. When I signed up for the Springtime Surprise, it was like a week or so after the registration had opened. So I was kind of surprised to be able to register for it at all. So just keep that in mind. If you ever like are trying to run for a runDisney race and you don't get the race you wanted, there are other options. So yeah, I'm just sitting here chilling. If anything changes, I'll let you know. Okay, so we just crossed over to, it's 10 o'clock now. One of my windows says approximate wait time 27 minutes. And then the other two say more than an hour. So there is like a generic wait time that will be put on there. The one that says 27 minutes is probably says that because that was the first one that I loaded. That said, I've discovered that some devices have better connection than others. I think one time I had two of them refresh at the same time, and one of them said the wait time was sooner than later, but it didn't actually load properly, and then the other one that I had open load properly. So just keep that in mind. Literally, this is like, it's like Cyber Monday type of a thing. Like, it's a big deal. But once you got, that said, once you have one window opening and functioning and you're actually properly registering for it and everything, and you're out of this thank you for your patience virtual queue in a sense, close your windows, because when you close your windows, that'll open up more spaces for other people to be able to register, because everyone else is in a virtual queue right now too, and you don't want to hold those spots if you don't need them. So it's only been 7 minutes since I last filmed. It's 10:07. My wait time for the 20 something went down to 14 minutes. That means people are registering really quickly. And my second one that I loaded has gone from more than an hour to 45 minutes. And mind you, it's only been 7 minutes. So your wait time is estimated. It could go quicker. Best case scenario, it will go quicker. So just also keep that in mind. That was something that I was also concerned about because I do have to leave for work soon. So because it's going down so quickly, I'm sure I'm going to have plenty of time to register. All right. My computer just changed and said, it is your turn. Thank you for waiting. You are now being redirected to the site. The website, ooh, it just reset. Oh, it's making me sign in again, even though I was already signed in. That's okay. I'm going to select the race I want. I am registering for a friend. Okay. She is female. Shoot, I don't know what shirt size she wants. We're going to go with a medium. So you do have to know the birth year and date. She was born before me. Oh, and I'm glad I'm doing this with my computer because I have all of her information already pre-saved in here. So it's actually making things a little bit easier when it comes to typing in, like the state and stuff. We will not be competing in the military division. We don't have a whatchamacallit. I'm ready to pay. Oh shoot. Friend. It is making me type in all of the like billing information and stuff for my card, which is kind of obnoxious. Can I not register someone else? Okay, well. I clicked register to pay or pay to register. It's processing my registration. Thank you for your registration. I did this very quickly. I did not see an option for me to register myself. It didn't. Typically it says, would you like to register someone else? Okay. Myself. Alright, I'm registering for myself now. We got all the information's already in there. My emergency contact is going to be... Oh, I see. There was an option. So instead of hitting register to pay, there is an option at the very bottom where you can say, I want to add another registration. So it's got my 5K one pinned, and now I've got my 10K one. I'm registering myself, which it remembers all the information, which is great. I love that. I just have to type in my husband's name again for the emergency contact information. Okay, so I've got my 5K and my 10K. I'm ready to pay. I kind of like that I did it separately though, because now I know exactly how much to tell her that costs. So I can like make the difference between hers and mine. So I also will say, I did not have to close my web browser. I just immediately went to the runDisney website, which I had in another browser. It recognized me because my account was signed in, and it let me do that second registration. Now when it says I'm ready to pay right next to it, you can add in another registration. So I could have easily have added, I could have done her 5K and then my 5K and then my 10K, and it all would have been into one transaction. I did have to add in the emergency contact information and stuff, but it looks like I got everything. So I just went to check my email because the email that I'm using for my account is separate from the email. I have two different emails. So I had it be sent. You can send a registration to another email. And they both, okay, so they both registration confirmations went to the email that was attached to the account. Because at the very end, it says put in your email. And I put in, I can get rid of this one now. I have both registrations. I have one for her. I keep thinking I spelled her name wrong. And then I have the two for mine. That's exciting. I even went to, so when you do your confirmation, it'll say thank you for registration. Keep an eye out on your inbox for a confirmation email. And then there's a button on the bottom that says go to your account. That will take you to your account and show you where you will sign your digital waivers. And it will also show you all your registrations, which this actually shows all of my registrations, which makes me so happy because I've never gotten this to, or I haven't been able to get this to work recently. Because I have the separate accounts. And I also, just to let everyone know, I have closed out, I'm trying to close out this one. I've closed out the other web browsers for it. This is so exciting. Yay. Okay, that's all. I just wanted to share that. You also have the option to sign up for runDisney, the runDisney Club, which is like crazy expensive in my mind. You can see your documents. I can also see her documents. And I believe at the dashboard, or is it under registrations? It's under registrations. When I was going through the tour of your account, it said that you have the option to pre-order. I didn't see where that is. Maybe that's under, I'm going to click on edit registration, see if that's anywhere on there. No. There's anything on there. I want to see if you can maybe do the pre-order for merch. That used to be a thing that you can do. I didn't see it, so I guess it's not. But anyway, that is all. I hope that helps you guys. I did grab my credit card in case I needed to type that in. I did not because I had it already pre-saved for my information, so you can keep that in mind. But like, yeah. Good luck, guys, and hope to see you in the next runDisney race. Bye-bye.